Hey everyone, Quincy here from ESL Authority. I have one more excerpt from our interview with Jonny, who is a teacher in Phuket, actually, who was a teacher in Phuket, Thailand for 2 years. I asked him about socializing with both expats, teachers, and Thais when he was living in Thailand, and this is what he had to say. Enjoy.
A good segue into the final question, which is about socializing and going out as an expat and I guess teacher in Phuket. Did you
Yeah.
socialize a lot? Did you go out, and what was it like? And what's the teaching community like there when you're outside of school?
Yeah, it's awesome. Actually, that was one of the best parts. So because I was working in a public school that had a full English program, there was a full staff of English teachers. And I
Okay.
want to say there was probably between 12 and 14 other teachers at my school. And so, of course, you get to know those people, and they're people from all over the world. There's people from Australia and South Africa and England and America and Canada. And so everyone's different personalities, different backgrounds, and but you're all kind of there together in this new situation, and so you all kind of develop a relationship. And I really loved all my coworkers. Well, most of my coworkers were
Yeah.
awesome. We all became really good friends on the weekends. So let's say Friday afternoons after school was finished for the week, we'd often head down to the bar and have some beers. And
Okay.
yeah, so the social scene, that is one of the big advantages of working in an actual school versus teaching online, is the social aspect. You will meet a lot of other people who are teachers as well, and those that will become like your social group. And
Yeah. And so it's nice that it's
honestly,
kind of like a built-in social group when you get there because you've got all of your co-teachers already. It's kind of low effort.
exactly, yep.
Good deal.
So yeah, so it was great. And if you don't have that, like, Facebook is a great resource. You can go on Facebook and find groups of people that are either expats that are in your city. So like last year I was living in Vietnam,
Mhm.
and I wasn't working in an actual school. So I would just go on Facebook and find a group called something like Da Nang Expats
Yeah.
Facebook group, and you can just find other expats or foreigners that are living in the area, and maybe they just want to have a coffee or get dinner or whatever. So that's a good alternative, I guess, if you don't have a school with full of other
Yeah. If
foreign
you don't, if
people.
you don't have like a built-in kind of social circle to go and utilize Facebook or Meetup or something like that.
Yep.
Good deal.
And you can connect with the local people. Like, um, language barrier is always a real factor.
Yeah,
In
it's real.
Thailand, especially. Yeah, it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to make really deep relationships with locals if their level of English is a very surface level. You can still be friends and hang out and do go to the beach and do what you want to do, but it does kind of feel like it's always this very surface level relationship because of the language barrier. So
Gotcha.
every once in a while, it is nice to meet up with some American friends or Canadians or Aussies to
Just to
and you can
just
actually
to make
understand
to
each
make it
other.
yeah to make it a little bit easier to hang out with and socialize.